So this is Neutab's latest 10-inch tablet, and I have to say that this tablet is a huge improvement from their older ones. Neutab is getting better and better with these budget tablets, so can the Neutab N10 be another budget tablet that is worth your money? Stay tuned. So the design of this tablet is pretty average, and it is pretty much everything I expected from Neutab, but instead of the matte design that I have seen from their other tablets, they went with the glossy finish. To me, I wish that they would have stuck with the matte finish, because while the glossy finish looks very nice, it just attracts way too much fingerprints and it is very hard to take off. That is pretty much my only gripe about the device. Other than that, the design is pretty normal and nothing too fancy. You get a pretty big 10.1 inch screen which has a resolution of 1024 by 600, and we will get into more of that later in the video. The tablet is actually pretty heavy, but not too heavy. It is still comfortable to hold in the hand. You also get the regular 3.5mm headphone jack and the two micro USB ports. You also have a DC port to charge the tablet itself, but I really wish Neutab let you charge the tablet via micro USB, because you can't on this tablet. The display of this tablet actually is an improvement from some of their older tablets, and that is great to see. It is a 1024 by 600 resolution, and it actually is pretty good as long as you look at the tablet straight on, because the viewing angles aren't that good. The colors get a little washed out. This wasn't a huge problem because I don't look at it from other angles anyways. Watching videos is great, and on YouTube you can watch videos in 720p, which is good enough for me. This is not an IPS or AMOLED display, but it is good enough for the price. So now let's talk a little bit about the camera. I was expecting a really bad camera on this tablet, but I have to say that it isn't that bad. You aren't going to be getting this tablet for the camera, of course, but you should be pretty happy that the camera isn't really bad. The front-facing camera should be good enough for Skype and sending Snapchats, but you're probably not going to use this for taking any fire selfies. The back-facing camera is also okay and should be able to take some decent pics if you really need to, but I doubt that you are going to be carrying a 10-inch tablet as your camera, so it is best to use the phone that you have on you. Now, this is where the Neutab N10 shines. I was super impressed with the performance of this tablet. This has a quad-core processor with 1GB of RAM. The specs may be a little outdated by now, but it is probably the best performing tablet at this price, and the best performing tablet from Neutab. It also comes with Android Kitkat and maybe an upgrade to Lollipop. So Android Kitkat helps with the RAM management, so the performance can be a little better. Opening apps and multitasking was pretty good and no major lag. This tablet can handle almost any game as well with little to no lag. Games were pretty awesome on a 10-inch display, and it was a whole new experience for me since I never had a 10-inch tablet before. I tried many games and it seemed to be a pretty enjoyable experience, even though the display isn't that great. Neutab has improved so much, and if you're looking for a cheap tablet that performs well, then look no further than the Neutab N10. Thanks for watching. Make sure to follow me on social media. Usernames are at the end of the video. Anyways, I'll see you in the next review.